All right, I want to share with you an exercise I've been using in my routine that I've experienced awesome results with as far as building up my shoulders. It's a really underrated exercise. I first heard about it about 6, 7, 8, no, probably 8 years ago from a strength and conditioning coach, Joe DeFranco. But it's a very good movement to really challenge your shoulders. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to get a bar and hands a little bit wider than the shoulder width. You're going to bring the bar up above your head and then behind your head, back and forth in one smooth motion. It's going to improve your shoulder mobility and it's going to really challenge the shoulders because the shoulders work the hardest during shoulder pressing, but it's really that first half where they're doing the most work. Once you go from here and up, it's a lot more triceps. So this one really builds the shoulders very well. You're also doing a press behind the neck as you come over. And the behind the neck press has been shown to really hit the medial delt extremely hard. So this is a movement that I actually recommend using in your routine as long as you have good shoulder mobility so you can do it safely. I don't use this as a primary push exercise, I use it as a secondary movement. So I will usually do a big, like maybe an incline press first, and then follow up with the Bradford Press, my secondary pushing movement. Okay, and one more thing I want to say is that the behind the neck press is one of the best exercises for activating the shoulders, but it tends to cause a lot of pain and discomfort. It's hard to get stronger in that movement for me. But doing it this way, it's called the Bradford Press, where you go up and then behind, in front, behind, I find that there's no shoulder pain or discomfort. So it's a really, really unique exercise to give your shoulders an awesome stimulus. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the movement. I recommend going a little bit wider than the shoulder width, somewhere around here, and then from here, you lift the weight up. That's 1 rep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. So that's how you do the movement. I'll demonstrate it again from the front angle, but a terrific workout. My favorite way to program or train this exercise is with reverse pyramid training. So I'll do, heavy weight I can do about 6 times. That's 1 rep, 2, and then I'll rest a few minutes. Drop the weight about 10 to 15%, which usually is about 10 or 15 pounds. And then I'll go for about 8 reps. Drop the weight again, rest, and go for 10. I find I can make really good gains in this exercise, and it's helped me build my shoulders a lot. There's 2 ways to implement it into your routine. In my Greek God program, I share a 2-day split where you're doing, on one day you do chest, shoulders, triceps, and the other day you do back, biceps, legs. And in that case, I would do this movement instead of your overhead shoulder press. You do incline press first, then you do the Bradford press, then you do some triceps and lateral raises. Another way to program this exercise is if you're doing a 3-day split where you do 2 upper body days, 1 leg day. I actually like to add this to my chest day. It's for great people that already have good chest size and really want to add strength to their shoulders. So on one upper body day, they'll do like heavy shoulder pressing. On the other upper body day, they'll hit their chest with some incline presses and then follow it up with the Bradford press just to really add size to the shoulders. It works like nothing else. Just imagine that in your routine, you're doing, on one day, you're doing heavy shoulder head presses, lateral raises, that's some other movements. And then the other upper body day, you're hitting incline press, Bradford press, some other exercises, some arms, and then rear delts. Your shoulders blow up like crazy. So I'm going to demonstrate it from the front angle. Again, this exercise is great if you have good mobility. If it causes you pain, then I would avoid it. You don't need to do this exercise to make good shoulder gains. I've just found that I've got some good results recently, so I want to share it with you. Okay, so from the front, it's going to look like this. Make sure not to drive your legs up, keep them strict and straight. 3, 4. So right now I'm demonstrating with just about 95 pounds, but in my workout today, after hitting an incline for 3 sets, I managed to do 140 pounds for 6, 125 for 8, and 115 for 9 or so, or 9 or 10. So, you know, you can get strong in this movement. My goal is to do 155 for 6 after incline, not fresh. But yeah, made some killer gains on it. So definitely, if you want to really grow your shoulders, think about adding that into your routine. I enjoy it. Now, if you want to find the best program of mine to utilize, it's based on building a great physique, training 3 days a week, using intermittent fasting, and a lot of protocols I talk about on this channel. Then make sure to use my free physique builder tool to find my best program for you. And thank you for watching. Just in case I was a little confusing there and you're not sure like what I meant by programming the exercise in the 3-day split. Well, one of the kind of setups that I find really, really effective, and I talk about in some of my courses, superhero bulking, for example, is doing a 3-day split where, you know, for example, maybe on Monday you'll do more chest focus. So it'll be like chest, arms, a bit of rear delts, and then on Wednesday you train legs, and then on Friday, you know, you would train more back, shoulders, and arms. So, you know, that's your weighted chin-ups, your overhead presses, maybe a curl, a tricep extension, and some lateral raises. Now, in that particular setup, I've actually really liked doing on Monday, and the day I do more chest, do an incline press, and then the Bradford press. Your chest won't grow that much with just one exercise. I've made progress with one exercise on chest, but it's not the fastest way to build a chest, of course, but that routine will grow your shoulders so freaking fast, you will be thanking me. Trust me. When you're doing an incline press on Monday, the Bradford press, and you're also hitting arms and then rear delts, your shoulders getting a killer workout. And then on Friday, when you're doing heavy overhead presses, you know, when you're doing lateral raises, you know, your shoulders getting hit so perfectly over the course of the entire week, they just grow and they grow and they grow. So I hope that made sense as far as doing a 3-day split. So I mean, there's 2 setups I really like. You know, either you alternate between a chest, shoulder, tricep day and a, you know, back, bicep, leg day, training 3 days per week, or, you know, you do a 3-day split where, you know, you do two almost full upper body days. One is more chest focused, the other one is more shoulder focused, and then you do a leg day. And those setups work perfectly. So I mean, those 2 splits I find really optimize the perfect amount of volume, and as well they allow you to get the perfect amount of recovery, so you make consistent fast strength gains. And you can always play around with that 3-day split. Like if you want to build your chest really fast, then maybe on the more shoulder focused day you'll add like a little chest exercise just to keep hitting it. You know, you can always play around with these things. One of the things I've become extremely good at is programming programming workout routines to really fit people's goals and their physique goals, and allow them to make that consistent progress. But everyone wants to like just throw so much in a routine, train 5 days a week, do tons of stuff, and they don't realize how these different days are overflowing and affecting the recovery, and they're wondering why they can't consistently make progress. You have to almost dial back. In fact, I was pushing the volume up pretty hard in my routine. I was training 3 days a week, but doing a little bit more sets and reps, and I was plateauing for a couple weeks on incline press. Then I dropped my volume down just to like pretty much one significant chest exercise, and now I've making huge progress. Just to hit 265 for 4 on incline, and I haven't been back to that level of strength in a long time. In fact, I want to get up to 275 on incline for 5 or 6. I think I'll do it. So anyways, hope this added some more context and made some more sense. If you want to really learn a lot more about this stuff, you definitely want to invest in my perfect course for you. But you know where to go for that, so I'll talk to you later. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this type of exercise video and you want to see more of them, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Oh, these feel way better.